Okay, guys, I am back. I apologize. Hopefully we can get people back in here again. Let me get my chat switched over quick, so I can follow along with everybody's chat. I apologize. Having problems with Crapsee. Somehow I kicked myself out of the live stream. So hopefully we get some people coming back here and following along. We've had a good show going on so far. So let me get this chat switched over for me so I can see what you guys are saying. And I am back. I'm using tomorrow's live stream, so I'm gonna have to go through and reschedule it again tomorrow. So hopefully it works there. And Corey says back, replay says back, CCC is back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got a couple people back, and let's see if we get back into Crapsee again. Oh my God, guys, just as we're having a good roll, we have all these problems over here with this crap. So let's go again, try again with the Crapsee. Good morning, Nemo. So we're not going to do Crapsee here, guys, because Crapsee has kicked me out. Shame, 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 shame on them. So Crapsee is not an option right now. We're going to keep on going with our throws, and we're going to continue on. This is going to be roll number 9. Good morning, Mike. So we're going to go with the 5-4, 5-4 hardway set, and we're going to continue on with this Yuri dribble. So we've got a 5-4, that would be the Big Mac hard 9. So the 4-5-9. And I got to engage roll tracker here, 4-5-9. There we go. Good. So we went from one dice off axis to a secondary hit. So let's see what that looks like. One dice off axis to a secondary. So we're going to switch over to that hardway set. We're sticking with the hardway set, sorry. So I am all flustered here. But we'll get back on target here, guys. So, good morning again, Coach Joe. So we're back up to 9 people now. So we lost about 5 or 6 people in that transition. Hopefully they find me on my new stream here. Again, I'm going on tomorrow's stream, actually. I don't know what happened with all that stuff, but the complications of running a live show. And we got a 4-1-5. That is our 4th 4-1-5 that we've thrown so far today. And I want to enter that into Crapsee here because that's what I was doing. But we are finally on a double-digit roll after yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a tough day for us. So that was one dice off axis. We're going to stick with that hardware set. Good morning, Nemo. I see you said you're working on the chopper set for a while. I like it. It's something that, again, is going to be very selective on the table when you can use it, because this is definitely something you're not going to use when there's lots of landmines around. Dice out. And a cross right at the end. We have another 4-6-10, Waylon's best friend on that end. So another 10. And we are looking for that mid-mo yo and the 12 for that tall. And we still need the 2, 3, and 4 for the small. So we've thrown quite a few numbers here, guys. And a lot of them are repeats. We have 4 and a 5. 2 on the 9, 10, and 6. So not too bad. Stick with the hard way set, 5, 4, 5, 4. Good point, Ron. Single pitch. So we went from one dice off axis to a single. So the countdown is on for Joliet with Illinois coming up next week, Monday. I'll be doing my live stream in the morning. And then I'll be packing up all my recording stuff, my computers, my lights, everything, bringing it down to Joliet and be going down to Harrah's there right after my live stream. Takes about 3.5 to 4 hours to drive. We cross right at the end again. 1, 2, 3. Back to that one dice off axis. It's an Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. So we're getting one step closer to getting that small. And then when I'm down there, I'm going to plan on, that's one dice off axis, stick with the hard way set. When I'm down there, I'm going to plan on each morning, I hope, going live at my same time. And we're going to be doing a trip report from the day prior. And also, and I know there's some buffering problems here, guys, so please bear with me. Hopefully, hopefully YouTube keeps me up here. And it shows that I'm stuck. Oh my God, that sucks. But we're going to keep on filming here, guys, because if you do watch the replay, I know it will come across smooth. So we're going to stick with the 5454 hardware set. But anyway, I'm going to try to do my filming every day. And we're going to be doing a trip report. And I'm going to try to do some interviews of people that are at the event. And we have a 415 again. So definitely a good roll here going on. And guys, I hope that it says that my internet must be terrible today, guys. I apologize for that. Let's shut down this one computer here and see if that makes a difference. Let's shut down my other computer I was using Crapsee with. So definitely having some internet streaming problems today. We're going to stick with that 5454. But anyhow, we're going to be going through and doing some interviews throughout the trip as well. So Ron's in Tahoe, or his local Red Hawk. So anyhow, here we go. 5454 hard reset. Dice out using that Yuri dribble. Yuri grip and Yuri dribble. And we got a 1-5 mixer. Christmas Sideshow Gamble. So that is a 6. Again, it's going to be one dice off axis. We're sticking with that hardware set. So the hardware set has been a very consistent throw our dice set for us. So 5454. And we're going on roll number 16. So, and I apologize, guys, my internet is back and forth. It's going between an excellent connection and data streaming problems. So hopefully it fixes itself out. And hopefully when John goes live or Jeff goes live, they don't have similar problems. This might be a YouTube issue, I'm not sure. It says that I have internet. And we finally got that 437, ouch. So I wish Crapsee would have been working for me, because that would have been a way for me to get my money back, because I was definitely in the profit on that shooter. Definitely in the profit. Good morning, Alfredo. Alfredo went live last night. He was supposed to have his interview with Alex, but I guess that is going to be pushed off till Friday. So that's something that you guys definitely want to check out. Alex Kim from Casino Quest is going to be interviewed by Alfredo, and that'll be on Friday, I believe. So 437, that was a double pitch of the dice. So if we go from a one dice off axis to a double pitch. So we go from a one dice off axis to a double pitch. We're going to go the kissing set for our come out. So our kissing set is going to be our 4-2 4-2-2-4 dice set. So Crapsee was not working for me, Alfredo. I got out of it a little bit ago. I don't know if it was because I had internet problems or if it was a Crapsee problem. I know shortly after I got out of Crapsee, I lost my live stream, and then I had some data errors going through, and I'm using two separate computers for that. But anyhow, we're going to stick with the way we have it set up since it seems to be working again pretty decent. And we're going to go 4-2-2-4, kissing aces here. Coming out, looking for a new point. And that was a terrible throw, guys. Terrible throw, but hopefully you're playing that craps check because we got midnight. That would be OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots. Midnight. And that reminds me, guys, I forgot to mention yesterday that one of my #1 supporters is Roger from OMC Craps, and he had surgery yesterday. So please, prayers and best wishes goes out to him. I know that he will not be back to watch any of the live YouTube shows for a while until he goes through his rehab portion from his surgery. And I know what went on and everything. I didn't hear how it went, but he should be fine, I would think. And I don't know how much he wants me to share, so I'm not really going to cover exactly what kind of surgery he did have. But again, thoughts and prayers go out to him. So we went from a double pitch to both dice off axis. So we're going to stick with that kissing set for now. So I believe that was both dice off axis. We had a 4-2 and a 2-4. So we actually had a 1 implode, 1 explode. Yep. So we're going to stick with that kissing set. Let it implode, explode. And dice out. Looking for a new point yet. Shooter number 2. And dice out. So if you're playing the ATS, it helps with that ATS. And we have Old Babe Bushel, 5-5, hard 10. I have not seen Craig on the chat for quite a while now. So 10 is our new point. And again, let's check to see, because I'm not that familiar with the kissing sets. So that was a double pitch of the dice. So we had on the bottom and the back side, that was only a single pitch of the dice. So we went from a inside our one dice implode, explode to a single pitch, which is a secondary. So we're going to switch back to that V set now. So we're going to go back to the 3-2, 3-6. And we got all bet set dice out. So guys, since I'm not in Crapsee, if you can get your Crapsee to work, great. Go over to create a private table, and you can use it that way if you want. And it looks like my YouTube is, oh, no, it's not stuck. It's working. It's got lots of problems today. We got a 5-1 mixer. So that is going to be a single pitch. So we went from what do we go from? We went from I believe a secondary to a secondary. So we're going to stick with that V set. So 3-2, 3-6. There's a single pitch there. And dice out. There's quite a extreme delay on YouTube today, longer than normal, so that's throwing me off a little bit here. Dice crossed at the end. We have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy again. That is definitely a strong number today, something you might want to consider hopping. You got 10 people watching, 7 likes, so thank you guys. So again, hey, my streaming today was not the greatest. We have 1 dice off axis here, so we're going to stick with that. Let's go look. We went from a single pitch to 1 dice off axis, so a secondary to 1 dice off axis. So we're going to go to our hard way set now. So we're going to go with the hard way, which is what we used on the majority of our first shooter rolls. So 5, 4, 5, 4, dice out. And this Yuri dribble, you want to try to make sure you get that, it almost sounds like pitter patter, like a little mouse running across the table, like you're rolling the dice down like a bowling ball down the table. And you get that right down the table. And we got midnight again, OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots. Midnight. So that's a repeater win. And that is again both dice off axis. So that is a drift actually. So we went from a single pitch or a secondary to a drift. And that means we're going to go back to, where's my drift? We're sticking with the V set here. So we're going to go to that V set. 3, 2, 3, 6. So the last roll is a drift. And dice out. And I didn't have much energy in there, so I wouldn't consider that a good throw. So we're going to stick with that 3V set, but we have a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So the dice did not get all the way down to the table. They're going to holler at me, shooter, get the dice all the way down to the end of the table. So we're going to consider that one not a good throw, so we're not going to record that in as on our matrix, if you will. So the last one technically would have been a drift. So sticking with that 3, 2, 3, 6 hard way set. I'm sorry, 3V set and dice out. And we have another Old Bay bushel, 5, 5 hard 10. So if you're playing the hard ways, you should be getting some hits here today. So let's check to see what that is. I think that's a single pitch of the dice. Nope, that's a 1 dice off axis. So if we go from a drift to 1 dice off axis, so drift on the left, 1 die off axis on the top, we're going to go over to that hard way set. So 5, 4, 5, 4. And we'll go all bet set and dice out. And we have a 2, 3, 5. That would be the, how did I come up? This is a new dice call, just so everybody knows. We don't do the Michael Jordan anymore. We're going to call that the 2, 3, 5. I'll have to think about that. I came up with a new dice call last night. It is the 2, 5. Oh, there we go. The 2, 3, 5 Justice for Justice Gen. And I think of the Hawaii 5-0, and that's how I came up with the Justice. So the 2, 3, 5 Justice for Justice Gen. So again, that was a 2, 3, 5. And we threw a 3V last time, so that would be a single pitch. So we're going to stick with that 3, 2, 3, 6. And dice out. So 3, 2, 5 Justice. Here we go. And we got the 5, 2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So that is a 7 out. So our roll did come to an end here. And we got a 9. So we're rolling decent today. Currently, we have 9 people only watching on YouTube, 10 likes, so we have people coming and going. It looks like my YouTube stream is coming across decent now. There is somewhat of a delay, though. So we had a single pitch of the dice. No, we had an explosion of the dice. We had 1 dice off axis. So we're going to go to that 3-2, 3-6. And we're going to be coming out now. And let's go. New shooter, dice out. Dice crossed at the end. We got a 6-4-10. That'd be William's best friend win in the end, Daddy Joe. So that is going to be 1 dice off axis. So we have 2 1 dice off axes here. So that means that we're going to go over to that hard way set again. Going back to the 5-4, 5-4. When I switch screens, guys, is my volume the same? I noticed that my past recordings, when I switched over to the matrix screen, my volume was a lot louder, and I think I adjusted it today. So let me know in the chat if the volume is the same, because I hope it is now. It used to be that the matrix screen had a lot louder volume. And that was a terrible throw, but we have the 6-6 OMC craps, all the dots and all the spots, hard 12. Hard 12, midnight, I mean. Oh my God. So that was a drift. So we are going to go from a 1 dice off axis to a drift. And that means we stick with that hard way set. So 5-4, 5-4. And we got dice out. So we are losing viewers today now. We're down to 8 people. Ouch. Must have a busy day or a boring stream. And we have a 5-2 Bruce. So I think we're going to call it there, guys. We've had so many problems here today with the stream. And we also have, again, like I said, had so many problems with the stream, with Crapsee, with everything. So let's go through, look at our statistics really quick. Today, what we did is we had a 16, a 9, and a 3. So that last shooter was not the best. Definitely the 5s were the big number today, as well as the 10s were a pretty big number as well. We ended up with 9.3 SOR, a 9.3 SRR. Box numbers and inside numbers, 4s and 10s were all high. Come out 7s are non-existent. Horns and fields are low today for once. Hardways are about expected, and it says that we were slightly on a light side play. And I'm going to go through, guys, and I'll show you my statistics up through yesterday. For the brown belt level, we had a SOR of actually 473 rolls documented so far on the brown belt level up through the end of yesterday. And we have an SOR of 10.89. And it had an SRR of 8.21. Remember, yesterday's rolls were terrible, so that brought my averages down a little bit. But that shows you guys how consistently good we have been throwing the dice on this brown belt level, even though we're using slightly different throws, slightly different grips, slightly different everything throughout all that stuff. But hey guys, thanks for following along today. I hope you guys do come back tomorrow, and hopefully we have a lot less problems tomorrow on our level up program. But hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey.